So every Thursday we bring out a newsletter breakdown or some kind of training. So we take a local newsletter, we break it down. I do this normally over 3 to 5 videos and just teach you how to run a local newsletter, take inspiration for what people are doing. We're going to look at the Fife Insider. This is a UK-based newsletter. We've done a lot in the US recently. But I noticed something straight away when I landed on this page. I haven't even opened up their newsletter yet that I want to talk about, and it's called a self-liquidating offer. And in this video, I want to show you what it is, because it is a really, really powerful way for you to run your Facebook ads for free, and a really, really powerful way for you to get a year-long annual sponsor of your newsletter to pay for your ads and get the money back that they invest into this. So self-liquidating offer, that's what I want to talk about today. If you'd like us to build a self-liquidating offer for you once you've watched this video, just use the email address down in the description. So what is a self-liquidating offer? Very simply, can you see here? It says subscribe now and get your free guide, 48 things to do in Fife. Now, this is a lead magnet, not a self-liquidating offer. So let me just clarify the difference. A lead magnet is something you give people for free in exchange for their email address. So I would put my email address in here, which I will do at some point in this series, and I'm pretty sure they're going to end up sending me in the welcome email 48 things to do in Fife, which is great. However, I would argue that as your newsletter is always free, that it is sent twice a week, that it's full of hidden gems, events, and local news, that is the lead magnet. A local newsletter doesn't have to be that complicated. It's solving a problem for locals, which is, where do I find the news I actually care about that affects me on a day-to-day basis? Where do I find events and things I want to do? Where do I find discounts? Where do I find hidden gems? And how do I get it in a way where I don't have to pay for it and I don't have to go and find that information? And that's your local newsletter. So what I would do is I would not be giving this away as a free guide. I would be putting it as a self-liquidating offer. So what would happen is somebody would come to my local newsletter, they would put their email address in, and then they'd be sent to a landing page. Or you could do this in your welcome email if you wanted to. Either way. And the 48 things to do in Fife would be the self-liquidating offer. I would ask people to pay for this. What I'd probably do to make it more valuable, not just 48 things to do, but what I'd also do is I would put in some discounts, bonuses. I would go out to the local businesses and say, look, I have this guide, people buy it. Do you have any discounts and offers that you're running that I can put into this guide? So it could be 48 things to do and 20 local businesses giving offers out right now where you can get a discount. And I would charge for that. So people would pay me for that. Now, not everybody's going to pay for it, but what I can do is if I can make money straight away, because here's the thing with a local newsletter, the time when people are most likely to open your email is your welcome email, and the time that they're most likely to buy from you is right away after they've signed up. So by presenting them straight away with a self-liquidating offer, what we're doing is we're taking advantage of those two things. They're going to open up the email that they're most likely to open, and they're at the point where they're most likely to buy from us. Now, that doesn't mean we stop promoting the self-liquidating offer. That could be at the bottom of every single one of your newsletters if you wanted to do that, but we throw it in their face straight away. So let me show you, in terms of running your ads at zero cost and being able to go to an advertiser and say, look, give me a budget of 500 to kickstart this and I can get that money back. You get to be in my newsletter as a lead sponsor. Let me show you the maths. So I built this little calculator. It's not complicated. It's completely free. And it's a self-liquidating offer calculator. Very simple. Let's say over the period of time, we're getting 2,000 subscribers. This could be 3 months. It could be 6 months. I wouldn't recommend you try and get 2,000 subscribers in 1 month. You want to just take a little bit more time with this. So let's call this, I don't know, 3 months. 2,000 subscribers. Then you know how much it costs to acquire that subscriber because you know how much you're paying for your Facebook ad. So let's say it's around about 30 cents or £30. Doesn't really matter what the currency is. So this is how much it's costing. So I've got my total ad spend to acquire those 2,000 subscribers at 30 cents each or 30p each, whatever you're paying in, is costing me $600 or £600. Now, let's go to the self-liquidating offer. Let's say of those 2,000 people, 2% of them buy my guide, which is also full of discounts and offers. Let's say this guide not only tells you 48 things to do, but it also has £500 worth of savings in it. And I slap that on the front of the guide. Okay, £500 worth of savings across all these different businesses that we've got inside. Well, a lot of people would quite happily pay like a small amount of money if they knew that they could save £500 or $500. So let's say 2% of our audience, that's 40 people, buy our self-liquidating offer over that 6 months or whatever it is. Then to make my money back in that 3 months, I only need to price my guide at $15 or £15, whatever it is, which is a very sensible amount of money. So if I price it at $15, then I need 40 people to buy it over the time it takes me to acquire 2,000 subscribers. Let's say that's 3 months, at a total ad spend of 600. So I need to be able to put out 600 initially. And then within that time period, as soon as I've hit 40 buyers at a price point of $15, I know I've made my money back, which means technically it hasn't cost me anything to get those subscribers. There's a bit of payback time, but that's how long it takes me. If I go for a month, let's say 300 subscribers in a month, 30 costs per sub, 2% conversion rate, I've spent $90 ad spend to get those. I need 6 buyers a month at $15 a month in order to make my money back. If my conversion rate's a bit lower, then I need to price it higher. If my conversion rate's higher, I can make it cheaper. If my cost of subscriber is higher, then I need to change the price again. So you can fiddle with these numbers and you can figure out a sensible price point for your self-liquidating offer. And once you know what that price point is, all you need to do is make sure you're giving enough value that that price that people are paying is, it just feels like a no-brainer. It's not money that they're worrying about. They feel like they're getting a huge amount of value. This is known as zero CAC. It's zero cost to acquire a customer, or in this case, a subscriber. And this is a great way for you to run your business because you know that that self-liquidating offer is paying back the money you're putting into your Facebook ads over time, which means you're not relying on an advertiser or sponsor from day one, as long as you know that you've got $150 a month to put in. And if you don't, that's okay. All we have to do is we grow a little bit slower. Okay? That's all we need to do in order to be able to get our money back. Then, when we're getting those advertisers, sponsors, or selling our own products in our local newsletter, that's money we can either A, put back into Facebook ads, or B, call it profit, or C, use it in order to help us get more tools in order to do what we need to do in terms of writing, growing, or monetizing. If you would like us to help you build a self-liquidating offer, use the email down in the description. It really is a brilliant way for you to be able to get your money back when it comes to Facebook ads. We will be going through the Fife Insider over the next few videos, breaking it down, talking about what they're doing great, what we would change, things you can learn from their business model. There's loads of other videos like this, series like this on the channel. If you want some help writing your local newsletter, I highly recommend you get Flux Local. It takes 5 minutes to write a local newsletter, and then you can focus on your self-liquidating offer. I'll see you in the next one.